Hey, welcome back to your Caribou Data Science channel, America. And a big shout out to the 7 people who watched this video yesterday. Thanks so much for those views. I appreciate every single one of them. Before we get started, of course, and my usual favors asked, first of all, click on that subscribe button, click on the like button. Most important of all, click on that share button. Share this video with your Facebook and your Twitter accounts today, okay? Of course, today is Sunday, which means in addition to the weekly reports, we also today get the month-end reports. And we also get to take a look at the COVID-19 vaccine report for the U.S. Let's begin with the COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, what you can see is America has administered 345 million doses. Very nice. So far, 190 million have received one dose, while 164 million have received the full dosage, the full treatment. So far, 57% of the people have received one dose, and 49% of the people have received the full treatment. Okay? So the numbers will continue to look good. They're continuing to roll out the vaccine numbers. Let's take a look at the weekly and monthly numbers now. I'm also doing something a little different here. I'm only looking at the previous 12 months worth of data at some point. But that's really, if you're really going to be consistent, we will measure COVID-19 case and deaths from January 1st to December 31st. Okay. So this is the full treatment here. This is 34.9 million cases, 613,000 deaths. This compares, last month's this compares 2020 to 21. So this is what the numbers looked like last year for cases, and that's what you'd look like this year for cases. Now there is a spike here in cases, but don't forget, COVID-19 vaccine. The goal of the vaccine is to keep you from dying, not to keep you from getting COVID-19. Okay. So you can see the pattern is the complete opposite. Okay, the complete opposite of cases. And look at deaths. The pattern is complete opposite. Look at this. All we saw is a decline here, followed by a continuing upward trend in the second half of 2020. But this year, what we're seeing is a downward trend in deaths, in COVID-19 deaths. Once again, you can see an increase in cases, but you can see up here we had, for 7:30 we had 194,000 cases. That dropped back down to that dropped back down to 78,000 on the 29th. And the 7-day average for COVID-19 cases is 64,317. So that number is probably better because it cuts through this volatility here. Okay, deaths, you can see we had a slight hiccup in deaths, but then immediately dropped back down again. So for 7/31 we had 144 deaths. Okay, but on 7/30 we had 891 deaths. And for the 7-day period ending July the 24th, we averaged 315 deaths for the previous 7 days. And you can see there was a 4-week increase in cases, but the deaths are remaining very low. This line here is 2,500 deaths. This is per week. So you can see last week we had about 2,500 deaths, which is well below these numbers here, and includes this trend line right here. Okay. Monthly cases, you can see monthly cases for July were still very low. Okay, still very low. Higher than these two here, but lower than these three here, okay? Deaths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in a row now. We've seen a decline in COVID-19 in the U.S. And that's the numbers I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on the daily, the weekly, and the monthly deaths. Don't be misled by all the talk about an increase in cases or all the hospital beds that are filling up. The only thing that matters when it comes to measuring the effect of a disease is death. All right. Now this is a number of cases per 100,000 people. Well, this number here is about 70 cases per 100,000. But the average is closer down here to about 30 cases per 100,000. What about deaths? Well, look at this. Deaths are below. Well, this line here would be 1/2 a person per 100,000 dying. This is 1/4 of a person. So about 1/4 of a person out of 100,000 is dying from COVID-19 right now. This is a cumulative total cases. What we're looking for up here is a flattening of the curve, and it has flattened a little bit, but not really as much as we would hope. Same thing here. You can clearly see that there has been some decline, although not as much as we would hope at this point. But anyway, America, that does conclude your report. Again, a big shout out to the 7 people who watched the video yesterday. Now I need you folks to do a couple of favors for me. First of all, click on that subscribe button. Second, click on the like button. Third, and most important of all, click on the share button and share this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts today. Okay? Thanks so much for your time, and we'll catch you tomorrow on an updated report.